Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Sparks Academy. இப்போ நம்ம CTSE Diploma ITI level postcode 540 workshop calculation and science கான answer key discussion பார்க்கலாம்ப்பா. First question பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா match the following question. First பார்த்தீங்கன்னா என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா stress and strain related ஆன question தான் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So 10th A option என்னன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க tensile stress கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Tensile stress க்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா it is of length increases. Shear stress க்கு பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் force parallel to surface. Tensile strain க்கு pulling force, whereas compressive stress க்கு it is of pushing force. கொடுத்திருக்க ஆப்ஷன்ல 4-1-3-2 option C will be the correct answer. Second question பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா in a stress strain curve which region represents the area where the material will return to its original shape after the load is removed? Option elastic region will be the answer. Third question பாருங்க. A steel rod has a yield stress of 250 MPa. If the factor of safety is 2.5, what is the working stress? Answer will be 100. Fourth one, choose the wrong answer among the properties of plastics. So, இது actually பாத்தீங்கன்னா star mark question பா. கொடுத்திருக்க எந்த ஆப்ஷனும் அதுக்கு மேட்ச் ஆகல. So, the answer key வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் check பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகேங்களா? Fifth one பாருங்க. If ultimate stress is 4 kg per centimeter square and its working stress is 0.8 kg per centimeter square, find the factor of safety. Answer will be 5. Next, which one of the following is not a factor that influences tensile stress? Materials and modules will be the answer. Seventh one பாத்தீங்கன்னா a mild steel rod having a cross section area of 50 millimeter square is subjected to the load of 1200 kg. Calculate the intensity of stress. So answer will be 24 kg per millimeter square. Ratio between change in volume, original volume is original volume को change in volume को இருக்கிற ratio என்னன்னு சொல்றாங்க volumetric strain. Ninth question, which of the following is not a lever? Knife. Next 10th one பாருங்க, in which type of lever the force is in between weight and fulcrum? Type 2 ma. 11th question, a wheelbarrow has a load of 200 lbs, 2 feet from the axle, the handles are 5 feet from the fulcrum. What force is needed to lift the wheelbarrow? Answer will be 80. Sorry. Next question பாருங்க, in which type of lever effort lies between load and fulcrum? Third order. 13th one, a load of 5000 kg is lifted by a simple machine. Calculate the mechanical advantages if effort applied 250 kg. Answer will be 20. In an ideal machine, what is the relationship between mechanical advantage and velocity ratio? Both will be equal. Ideal. Next one, the velocity ratio of a simple machine is distance moved by effort by distance moved by load. What will be the center of gravity of the cone if height equal to h and the base radius equal to r. Center of gravity ingiradhu y equal to h by 4. Next question ma 17th question. The point at which the total area of plane figure is assumed to concentrated is called centroid. In a cone lumina, height is 120 centimeter. Find the center of gravity. It will be of 300 millimeter. Nineteenth question. Give reason why racing cars have a low center of gravity. Kuduthirukka option la most appropriate option will be to improve balance and reduce the risk of tipping over. Next ஒரு matched question. அது இல்லாம கீழ வந்து என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா கொடுத்திருக்கிறதுல எது வந்துட்டு wrong option கேக்குறாங்க. Choose the wrong matches among the examples of equilibrium. Stable equilibrium, a cone resting on its base, it is correct. Unstable equilibrium, a cone resting on its side, it's not correct. Stable equilibrium, a ball on a concave surface is correct. Neutral equilibrium, a ball on convex surface is wrong. So, kuduthirukalla 2 and 4 is wrong. Find the area of segment if the area of sector is 44 meter square and the part of a triangle in the sector is 12 meter square. So, அப்போ அவங்க என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா ஏரியா ஆஃப் செக்மெண்டோட ஏரியா என்னன்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. எது கொடுத்துருக்காங்க செக்டரோட ஏரியாவும் part of triangle in the sectorம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. So, by solving this you will get the answer as 32 meter square. Next question ma. Find the total perimeter of a quadrant of circle which has a radius of 7 centimeter. Answer will be 25 centimeter. If the length of the arc of a quadrant is 11 centimeter, what is the radius of full circle? It will be of 7 centimeter. Next question parunga. What is the central angle in degrees for a sector of circle whose radius is 25 pi and radius 10 centimeter? Sorry. What's the central angle in degrees for a sector of circle whose area is 25 pi and radius 10 centimeter? Angle will be 90 degree. The volume of cone is 1570 cubic meter. If its height is 15 centimeter, what is the radius of its base? So, ஒரு கோனோட வால்யூம் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, height கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, base கேக்குறாங்க. Answer will be 10 centimeter. Next ma 26th question. A rectangular hexagon can be divided into how many equilateral triangle? 6. Next question ma 27th one. What happens to the capacity of a conical vessel if its radius is tripled and height remains the same? It increased by 9 times. Which of the following units can represent the volume of cylinder? Volume கேட்டிருக்காங்கம்மா, so it is of cubic meter cube. Next one பாருங்க. A village which has population of 4000 requires 9 liters of water per person per day. It has a cuboidal tank measuring 15 cross 8 cross 6 meter. The tank is full of water, then how many days will the water of this tank last? It will be of 20 days. Find the side of square water tank which has the capacity to hold 50,000 liter of water and its height is 2 meter. Answer will be 5 meter. A cube shaped gifted box is to be wrapped on all 4 lateral sides only, not top and bottom. Bottom and top அவங்க exclude பண்ணிட்டாங்க. If its side is 15 centimeter, how much paper is needed? It is of 900 centimeter square. An antenna dish is shaped as a sector of circle with a center angle 40 degree and radius 3 meter. What is the area of dish? It will be of 5 meter square. 33rd question பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, a circular conference hall has a circumference of 31.4 meter. Calculate its radius. Answer will be 5 meter ma. A circular flower garden has a radius of 10 meter. Calculate the area of flower garden. 314 meter square will be the answer. An elliptical sheet has axis of 10 meter and 6 meter. Calculate the area of elliptical sheet. Elliptical sheet oda area oda value pathina, it will be of 47.1 meter square. A semicircular path has a radius of 7 meters. Calculate its circumference. It is of 36 meter. A triangle has a base of 10 meter and height of 6 centimeter. Calculate its area. It is of 30 centimeter square. Calculate the base of parallelogram whose height is 12 centimeter and its area is 180 centimeter square. It will be of 15 centimeter. A square has an area of 64 centimeter square. Calculate the length of one side. 8 centimeter. Next பாத்தீங்கன்னா basic formulas வச்சு தான் questions கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Find the correct formulas are true about the area of given shapes. Area of square, a square. Area of right angle triangle of BH. Area of rectangle, LB, it is wrong. Area of rhombus, it is wrong. So, option 1 and 2 is correct. Brahma press works under which principle of law? Pascal's law. Which of the following statement describes vacuum pressure? Vacuum pressure is the pressure below atmospheric pressure in a system. So, option D will be the correct answer. 43rd question பாத்தீங்கன்னா, which law states the pressure applied at any point in liquid at rest is transmitted equally in all directions? Same Pascal's law ma. Which is equal to absolute pressure? Gauge pressure plus atmospheric pressure is equal to a absolute pressure. Forty-fifth question pa. What is the thrust on unit area is called? It is pressure. Which of the following substance is not a bad conductor of heat? Aluminium. Next 47th question பாருங்க. What is the name of a material which has a low thermal conductivity? An insulator. Next 48th question பாத்தீங்கன்னா, identify the formula which is used to find out the heat gained by the substance. So, formula is mass into specific heat into rise in temperature. What is called for the amount of heat required for a substance to change from one state to another without change in temperature? Latent heat. So, next பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 50th question. Name the process by which transfer of heat takes place by the actual movement of particles from one part of the object to another part. Answer will be convection. Identify the instrument which is used to measure heat. Calorimeter. Next question ma. How is called the change in length per unit original length per degree rise in temperature? Coefficient of linear expansion. Which kind of heat transmission takes place by upward flow? Convection. How much is the boiling point of water in Reaumur scale? It is of 80 degrees. Next ma, which one of the following has the highest value of specific heat? Water. What is called for the heat stored in water vapor? Latent heat. What is the specific heat of aluminium? 0.24. Next பார்த்தீங்க அப்படினா, how much is latent heat of vaporization of water is calorie? 540 calorie per gram. Identify which one of the following is in a form of energy? Heat. What is the quantity of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 degree Celsius is called? Calorie. Next ma, 61st question. In plain carbon steel heater treatment process, during heating at which the change of structure to austenite starts 723 degree is called? LCT, lower critical temperature. Next question paranga, identify the temperature at which the change of structure to austenite starts is called the lowest critical temperature for all plain carbon steels. So போன question கான answer பாருங்க, இங்கே கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Answer will be 723 degree Celsius. Next பாருங்க, 63rd question. In heat treatment process, the maximum hardness of high speed steel is obtained on tempering at which temperature? Low temperature. If a steel is heated for about 723 degrees Celsius, new structure is formed. Name it. Austenite. ஒரே இடத்தை சுத்தி எத்தனை क्वेश्चंस வந்திருக்குன்னு பாருங்க. Next பாருங்க, identify the heat treatment process is used to reduce internal stress in a metal. Annealing. How much time is allowed normally in soaking zone for a 10 mm thick metal piece while hardening? 15 minutes. Name the various stages of heat transmission. Heat treatment today various stages என்னென்னமா? Heating, soaking and quenching. Identify the carbon content of utensitoid steel from the following. Exactly 0.8%. Next ma, in which type of hardening process the heat is applied to the surface of the workpiece by specifically constructed burners? Flame hardening. In heat treatment process, which property is enhanced by case hardening? Surface hardness. Next பாருங்க, which heat treatment process is increases wear resistance? Hardening தாமா. Next question பாருங்கப்பா. Name the effect of moisture on insulating materials. Decreases insulating capacity. Identify the primary function of insulating materials in electrical systems. To prevent leakage of current. Which of the following rubber is commonly used in automobile tires due to its abrasion resistance? Natural rubber. Which one of the following is an insulating material? Mica. Identify the insulator used in overhead lines. Porcelain. Next ma, which type of steel is also called as tungsten alloy steel? High speed steel. Wrought iron is produced from the furnace, puddling furnace. Identify the material which is available by natural source. Iron. Why steel is preferred over pure iron in construction? Since steel has better mechanical properties due to carbon contact. Which of the following statement correctly differentiates cast iron from steel? Cast iron is more brittle and higher carbon content than steel. Next ma 82nd question பார்த்தீங்க அப்படினா, identify the name of alloy steel is used for manufacturing precious instruments. Inward steel. Name the alloy metal which is used to make filaments of electric lamp. Tungsten. Low carbon steel is used to produce the following: nut, bolt and rivet. Metals without ions are called non-ferrous metal. Pig iron is manufactured by which method? Smelting. Why some metal can be brought back to its original shape after the applied force is released? Because of its elasticity. In aircraft industry, which non-ferrous metal is widely used? Aluminium. Next ma 89th question. Identify the mechanical property of a metal from the following: toughness. Which property of a metal is improved by heat treatment? Mechanical properties. Ramya invested rupees 10,000 for 2 years at simple interest rate of 10% per annum. Calculate the maturity amount received by her at the end of 2 years including the interest earned. So, அவங்க என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா simple interest வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு total amount என்னன்னு calculate பண்ண சொல்றாங்க. Amountங்கும் போது principal plus simple interest will be included. So, the answer will be rupees 12 lakh. A merchant has announced 25% discount on prices of ready-made garments at the time of sale. If a purchase need to have a rebate of rupees 400, then how many shirts each costing rupees 320 should he purchase? Answer will be 5. If a man sold his share for rupees 720, he would lose 25%. To gain 25%, he should sell it for how much? Rupees 1200. A man buys an article for rupees 2400 and sells it for rupees 2000. What is his profit percentage? It is of 25%. Calculate the amount to be received at the rate of simple interest 6.5% per annum after 3 years on the deposited amount of rupees 50,000. Answer will be 59,750. இது எல்லாமே apps questions பா. நீங்க next TNPSC exams போறீங்கன்னா appsல இந்த questions வரதுக்கு chances இருக்கு. So இது one solve பண்ணி வச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா it will be useful for your upcoming exams. A bookseller allows a discount of 20% and still gains 20%. What is the cost price of book which marked price is rupees 300? Answer will be rupees 200. Write correct answer to find the formula for percentage of profit. So, profit into 100 by cost price. formulas கேட்டிருக்காங்க பாருங்க. Find out the formula to find selling price if there is loss. So 100 minus loss percentage by 100 into cost price. Basic formulas ma. Find out the estimation of labor charge for making inside square of size 30 cross 30 millimeter in a metal plate. If making charge rupees 550 per 10 centimeter square. Answer will be rupees 495. What is the total cost of painting of a classroom including ceiling? If the size of room is 8 meter cross 6 meter cross 5 meter, painting and labor cost is rupees 170 per square meter. Answer will be 31,960. Next ma, in lighting circuit, how much voltage drop should not be allowed at 200 voltage supply? More than 6 volts. Calculate the total estimation cost for making the component of 8 drilled hole diode 12 millimeter and 4 numbers of M6 straps in the plate. If rupees 12 per drilled holes and rupees 12 per drill and tap. Actually இந்த question பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் தமிழ்லயும் மாத்தி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. சோ இது claim பண்ணுவாங்களா இல்ல ஃபைனலைஸ்ட் வந்து இதுல இருக்கறத கரெக்ட்டா சொல்வாங்களான்னு தெரியல. இங்கிலீஷ்ல இருக்கறத கரெக்ட்னு சொல்வாங்களான்னு தெரியல. So rupees 128 will be the answer. Calculate the weight of rectangular block of cast iron of 250 cm cross 20 cm cross 8 cm. 312 kilogram. Identify the minimum permissible area of conductor for 3½ coarse cable. It will be of 5 square millimeter. Next question ma. What does the term depreciation refer to mechanical engineering costing? The reduction in the value of equipment due to wear and tear. Identify the primary purpose of handbook. To serve as a quick reference guide. In a mechanical workshop, the cost of raw materials used for machining is classified as direct material cost, which gives the details of material, brand name, grade of quality, rating of current and voltage, quality certification like BIS or ISO etc. Specification of materials. Next ma, identify the following which handbook referred by machining engineer. Mark standard. Identify the main factor to be considered while preparing a detailed estimate. Quantity, availability and transportation of materials. If the measure of an angle is degree is 120, what is its measure in radians? 2 pi by 3 radians. Next question பாருங்க. Sorry. What is the relation between degrees and radians? Direct question கேட்டிருக்காங்கம்மா. Next பார்த்தீங்கன்னா a ladder 15 meters long is leaning against a vertical wall forming an 60-degree angle with the wall. What is the height from the ground where the top of the ladder touches the wall? It will be of 7.5 meter. If cot theta equal to root 3, find the value of cos theta. It is of root 3 by 2. Choose the wrong matches of the trigonometric ratios. tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta, cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta, sec theta is wrong, sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta. So, only option 3 is wrong. Angle is measured in radians in which system? Circular system. Next parting அப்படினா find the p value, whereas 2p minus 7 equal to 8. So basic simplification question the answer will be 11. Find the x value. இதுமே basic simplification, x la ஒரு side remaining la ஒரு side கொண்டு போனீங்கனா you will get the answer as 2. Expansion the algebraic formula a plus b the whole square அந்த formula la தான் இருக்கு. அப்ப a square plus b square plus 2ab. Option A will be the correct answer. Solve 5a square b cube the whole square. Square பண்ணும்போது 25 a power 4 b power 6 will be the answer. If a plus b, a minus b கொடுத்திருக்காங்கனா a square minus b square வந்து multiplying of both, your answer will be 35. A minus b equal to 3, 4ab equal to 40, find the value of a plus b. Answer will be 7. Find the value of x if 2x plus 5 equal to 19. So here the answer will be 7. இதில் எதுக்கு எது ஆன்சர்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So for first one the answer will be minus 16a square. Minus of a the whole square will be a square. So கொடுத்திருக்க ஆப்ஷன் இது 2 power minus 2 will be 1 by 4, whereas a power 7 will be the answer. So option A will be the correct answer. Simplify a power 3 the whole power 4 divided by a power 4 into a power 2. So the answer will be a power 6. Simplify 8 m cube n square by m power 0. Answer will be m cube n square. Basic simplifications ma idella. Multiply p square into q cube into 3 into p cube into q cube. 3 into p power 5 and q power 6 will be the answer. Next பார்த்தீங்க அப்படினா simplify 200m plus 40p plus 32n plus minus 75m plus 18n minus 14p. So இப்போ m terms la ஒண்ணா p terms la ஒண்ணா n terms la ஒண்ணா எடுத்துக்கோங்க. m terms பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ரெண்டு தான் இருக்கு. 200 minus 75 it will be 125. கண்டிப்பா இப்போ ஆப்ஷன் A and B இருக்காது. Next p terms பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் 40 25c minus 8b minus 40c. 45 minus 8 it will be of plus 37b. 25c minus 40c will be minus 15c. Okay, algebraic expression with a simplified form. X into x square plus 2. So x square x cube plus 2x will be the first option. 22x square minus 11x square. Answer will be 11x square. 4x into 5 minus 3. So 5 minus 3 will be 2. 2 into 4x will be 8x. X square. So given option B will be the correct answer. Next question ma. Which of the following is an example of splash lubrication system? Ring lubricator. Which of the following statements about blended oils is correct? They can be formulated to have specific properties will be the correct answer. correct statement from the following. Lubricants acts to prevent corrosion will be the correct answer. Which is used to reduce the friction in machine parts? Lubricant. Calculate the coefficient of friction if a force of 800 gram is needed to pull a block of weighing 3200 gram. 0.25. A vehicle has 1000 kilogram mass and just a minute ma. A vehicle has 1000 kilogram mass and coefficient of friction between tires and road is 0.4. Calculate the maximum braking force which can stop the vehicle on road. It will be of 400 kilogram. Find the coefficient of friction if a weight of 10 kilogram is pulled by a horizontal force of 2.5 kilogram. Answer will be 0.25. Which is useful friction? Brake shoe lining. Why the coefficient of friction has no unit? It is ratio of two forces. So no unit will be there. Identify which friction is generally the lowest amount the given types of friction. It will be of low rolling friction. Next question parangama. In which direction the force of friction acts to the direction of motion of object? Opposite direction. What is the other name for maximum static friction? Limiting friction is the other name. Which of the following is not a type of friction? Gravitational friction is not a type of friction. State the formula to find the coefficient of friction if F is the frictional force and R is normal reaction. Mu equal to F by R. What is the weight of an object could be moved by a force of 30 kilogram if the coefficient of friction is 0.02, will be of 1500 kilogram. A 100 watt bulb is connected in a circuit for 8 hours. What is the energy consumed by the bulb? It will be of 0.8 kilowatt hour. An electric motor with a power rating of 15 HP runs for 6 hours. Assume 1 HP equal to 746 watts. Calculate the energy consumed. It will be 67 kilowatt hour. The ability of a coil to induce EMF in itself due to a change in its own current is called self-inductance. Which of the following is incorrectly paired? W equal to V square R, V equal to IR is correct, I equal to V by R, whereas R equal to I square by W is wrong. So only 4 only. Two resistance of 4 ohms and 6 ohms are connected in parallel. So determine the total resistance. So total resistance will be 2.4 ohm. Find the current and power consumed by an electric ion with a resistance of 115 ohm when supplied with 230 volt. Current and power. And the sequence la calculate pannunga. Answer will be 2 ampere and 460 watt. Next ma, choose the correct matches from the following. Ohm's law, relation between voltage, current and resistance is correct. Kirchhoff's law, direction for force in motors. Faraday's law states the induced current opposes the change. No, it's false. Lenz's law, direction of induced current in generator. So only option 1 is correct. Option 1 correct nu therinjave adu onnu da idhula options la kuduthirukanga. Using Ohm's law, calculate the current when the voltage is 12 volts and the resistance is 4 ohm. Answer will be 3 ampere. Match the following electrical terms directly. V equal to IR Ohm's law ma. C equal to 4 இருக்கிறது ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் தான். ஸோ இப்போ பாருங்க சீரிஸ் சர்க்யூட் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் one path of current, parallel circuit பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் multiple path of current, whereas voltage is the potential difference. Next question பாருங்கப்பா. How it is called the number of cycles per second in the alternating current? Frequency. Assertion and reason question. Assertion என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா electrical appliances with a metallic body have 3 wire connections. Reason 3 pin connections reduce heating of the connecting wires. Actually A correct, B is not correct. Next, which of the following are true about electrical terms? Rate of change of charge is electrical power. No, it's current. Rate of change of charge is current. Rate of change of energy is current is strong. Rate of change of current is charge. Only option B is correct. So, idhiliyume option B da correct. The current of 1 ampere flows through a conductor when a potential difference of 1 volt is maintained across its end. Identify the resistance of a conductor. It will be of 1 ohm. Which one is known as atomic power station? A station in which nuclear energy is converted into electrical energy. Which instrument is used to measure very high temperature of furnaces? Thermocouple. If an object is at rest, which of the following is true? It has only potential energy. The type of electric energy in a stretched rubber band is potential energy. The kinetic energy of an object is 0 when it is at rest. Next paranga, a mass of 10 kg object has a potential energy of 490 joules. What is its height? 5 meter. The energy possessed by a water stored in a tank is called potential energy. A machine is working on 80% efficiency. IHP of machine is 50 HP. Calculate the power loss in friction. It is of 10 HP. Find the work required to lift a mass of 36.3 newtons through the height of 370 centimeters. 134.31 joule. One British horsepower is equal to 746 watt. Calculate the work done by man weighing 50 kg in carrying a mass of 20 kg is it when he covers a distance of 15 meters in vertical direction. It will be of 1050 kg per meter. The SI unit of work is joule. So, next question ma. One 71st question paranga. An athlete runs 200 meter race in 20 seconds. Calculate its speed in kilometer per hour la ketirukanga. Answer will be 36 kilometer per hour. When a body changes its position with respect to its surroundings is called as body at motion. Newton's second law defines force. Next பாருங்க, if the initial velocity of a body is more than final velocity, then it is called as retardation. Which of the following is a scalar quantity? Speed is a scalar quantity. 1 kg weight, 9.81 Newton. If two objects have the same volume and different masses, which of the following is true? The one with more mass has higher density. The force with which the earth pulls a substance towards its center is called weight. Next ma, how many liters of water a cylinder of radius 70 cm and height 100 cm can hold? 1540 liters. Find the heaviest metal of the following. Lead. A factory employs 250 workers. If 8% workers were absent, how many workers were present? 230 were present. Next பாருங்க, after allowing a discount of 12% on the market price of an article, it is sold for rupees 968. Find its market price. Rupees 1100. The steel rod of 18 cm long is increased by 15%. Find the new length. 20.7 cm. An alloy contains copper, tin, zinc in the ratio of 7:3:2. Calculate the quantity of each metal in an alloy of mass 96 kg. It will be of 56, 24 and 16 kg. In an alloy, copper and zinc is in the ratio of 5:3. If alloy weight is 24 kg, find the weight of copper. So answer will be 15. Next பாருங்க, if a train reaches a station in 9 hours with the speed of 50 km per hour, how much time is required by the train to reach the same station the speed of 75 km per hour? 6 hours. If 12 laborers can construct a road in 50 hours, how many laborers will be required to construct the same road in 30 hours? 20. Next பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா, a machine can produce 150 items in 2 hours. How many items can it produce in 8 hours? 600. Calculate hypotenuse of right angle triangle whose base is 10 cm and height 24 cm. 26. In right angle triangle of side AC equal to 10 cm and BC equal to 6 cm, find the value of side AB. It is of 8 cm. Next match it ma. Match the square values. 0.1 square root value it is of 0.01. 1.5 mode it is of 2.25. 0.81. 0.01 kit will be of 0.0001. So in the given option, B is the correct answer. Next simplified addition. 0.075 plus 1.32 plus 2.5. Answer will be 3.895. Simplify 3 by 4 minus 5 by 12. Answer will be 1 by 3. அடுத்தது ஒரு basic simplification தான். 6 minus 2, 2 by 5. Answer will be 3, 3 by 5. Which of the following is not a factor of 72? 72 the factor எது இல்லைனா 10. Next or basic matched question. Kilo we know 10 power 3. ரெண்டு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. ஜிகா அப்படினா 10 power 9. So B க்கு 1. Option C will be the correct answer. micro na 10 power minus 6, mega na 10 power 6. Meter second kilogram. Next question பாருங்க. 0.6 centimeter is equal to 6000 micron. 0.5 liter is equal to 500 milliliter. இப்போ once நீங்க உங்க ஆன்சர் கீயை செக் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா கட் ஆஃப் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க கூகுள் ஃபார்ம். அது ஃபில் பண்ணீங்க அப்படிங்கும்போது ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்றது கட் ஆஃப்கான உங்களுக்கு கட் ஆஃப் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். கைண்ட்லி அந்த ஃபார்ம் ஃபில் பண்ணிடுங்க நீங்க எழுதியிருக்க கோர்ஸ்க்கு. Thank you people. Thank you for joining and thank you for